Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another round of NXT. This time it's the Silverstone Grand Prix. No hurries, as we've just been disconnected by the lobby. But yeah, that shouldn't bother us too much, since we still got this beautiful intro about. Well, I'm not exactly healthy. And I will have to admit, I don't feel too great either way. But yeah. Let's see, we got ourselves the full grid. A lot of reserve drivers making the debut here. Not only debut, but also return for some. But yeah, let's take ourselves a look at the grid. Or at the track first.
And on this sunny Silverstone summer Sunday, welcome to our home. Not just Martin and I's home, but the home of the Formula One World Championship. The place where it all began, where Ferrari weren't here on the 13th of May 1950, but they've been making up for it ever since. And where they start on pole today on a track where they've taken 14 victories in the past. It's Silverstone.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, the track. 4.8 kilometers of track distance. We're gonna be racing 27 laps around this track with a 2 DRS zones down the hang and straight. Elevation changes of 11.3 meters, turn 1s and 2. Excellent overtaking opportunities is what one might think when seeing how Paris and Raikkonen came together there, but usually the hard braking zone into turn 3 is the far better one. Corpse corner, turn 9. We have seen some collisions there in the past as well. In season 1, where BMH came together with CT08, and then the penultimate corner, the chicane, one of the best overtaking opportunities around this track. Well, we're going to be looking at the tires we have here today. Well, the hardest, the C1, the C2 and the C3. We're going to be seeing some of the soft tire as it's the C3. It's actually a relatively valid option here, as we now go into the settings real quick to adjust the audio settings. Yeah, 18 people in the lobby, 2 more to come, being the likes of Pro Ultra, which I'll have to invite right now because I'm the only spectator in the lobby. As well as Ziesel. Can't already find Pro Ultra right now. Well, so let's look at the grid BMH. Once again, on retirements, as per usual. This is how it goes. Gabrari, the championship leader, puts it on provisional pole right now. We have Astenber in, we're just gonna call him Astenber, in P3 right now. Zach Styler, formerly known as Silo, making his debut after 2 seasons of being banned from racing here. And we have Flame sitting in P4. We have Ollie in P5 in the McLaren. Misha this time around for the V-Cups. We have Callum returning. We have Lucas, BP in the room, Eric, Ramon. We have Zizel, and driver up the 2 Williams guys. As well as Yuri, Intervention, Adam, and the last of the new guys, Aversio Dom. Or just gonna call him Dom. In the Mercedes, his debut here. So, first laps of bankers being done, and currently the 2 Aston Martin cars are the men to beat. Activate a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And there's the 20th guy for Ultra. And provisional pole is 25.7. Little throwback to season 3 where Geo won. Which was in fact the last time we were around here in Silverstone. And I am pretty sure the pole time was set by Zach Stylo. Or Afro Salo, as he used to go by. And in fact the time was a 25.4, so we can expect definitely something upwards as Adam finds the time that puts him in P8. Intervention goes up into P13. Well, to Williams are yet to set a lap time rough drop. The run up in the championship has gotten P2 every race this season. And he has shared the podium together with Gabrori, the 2 top steps of the podium, 3 times this season as well. Right now is in the slipstream of Callum. Yeah, that is Callum. It's McLaren going slow. That is indeed Pro Ultra. Oh, Pro Ultra has suddenly loose connection. Let's hope it stays with 1 disconnect. Can't really find him though. You can have him added. I should have him added. P. I don't have him added, I think. I just don't know his current EA. He's back in of that. So yeah, as some of the top guys are going for a run here. Let's stick with Aston, who's leading that train of 4 cars currently. And let's try to clinch pole position. He's putting in a purple sector 1. Only about 2 tons that separate him from pole position in these second runs of qualifying. Into Maggots. Baggots he goes. Keeps them within the wide lines, which is really good. And now he's going to carry that momentum out onto, well, the Wellington straight, and he's up by 0.3 of a second. That's not a purple sector, I believe. But let's see how much time he can find in the last sector. Apologies. And Astembar through the final chicane. And round the final corner he goes. Which time is it going to be? It's going to be 25.4, which is already pole position from last year round. That V-Cup was Misha. Invalidated his lap. Gabriel has invalidated his lap. And Zach Styler is going really quick. Going purple. Let's see if he can clinch pole position from Astembar. To the final chicane, the Aston Martin driver goes. On the final corner, could have taken maybe a little bit more curve there. But he misses out on pole position by about 1/10 of a second. Meanwhile, Gabriel has aborted his lap time and Flame is under gravel. Dom is aborted, Ollie is going slow, and there's another car going slow. It's Adam who's on his outlap here. The second Alpine of Ramon has pulled out, bailed out of his lap attempt. Only 5 cars thus far that are in the top, that are in the 25s. So the lower half of the grid definitely has to find some timing, and BP in the room is doing exactly that. Oh, never mind, he just went 3/10 quicker than that in his provisional time. Interventioner lines up right in front of him. P10 right now. Ah, fuck. I just noticed that the layout of the stream is not right. Doesn't matter, should be enough. I'll fix it after the stream for tomorrow. Someone will have to invite Pro Ultra. So, Ghost also bailed out of the lap time. Yuri, one of 2 cars that hasn't set a lap time yet. Adam goes, breaks into the 25s with 25.9, promoting him up to P5. The Yuri is flying through the S section of the track. Maggots and Baggots takes that momentum out of these corners. Get a bit of extra speed as he now approaches the final chicane. Oh, a little bit of sliding there, that will have cost him a 10-4-2, and he goes over the line 26.4. It's not even enough to beat his teammate Ghost. This bunch of cars here, all preparing for the lap times. That is Excado, that is not Flame, that is Misha, that is Astemba. Well, Gabrari is now on a lap. Yuri retires in the pit lane. Oh, is that Yuri? Oh, I think has he binned it? I think Yuri has binned it out of Brooklands, out of Luffield, so. Rory goes purple in the middle section. So, Eric breaking into the 25s as well. You had to go mute there for a second. Gabrari does not find enough time to beat his teammate, so it's P3 at the max at 25.5. One of the Williams ref Rob. He's still on a lap. Ziesel starting his lap, I believe. But now let's watch a fight for pole position. It's currently S10 and it's currently Zach Styler. Both in fairly decent laps thus far. There's Williams going straight on, just get out of the way. Yes, he does. Great job. Ollie retires on the pit lane. Another car. And it's called it a day. And S10 into Vale he goes. Round club and onto the Hamilton straight, and it's gonna be a 1.25.1. Almost breaks into the 24s. What can Zach do? A 25.4 only. That's 3/10 off the pole position. But barely beats Flame by 0.06 of a second. Eric into the pits he goes. Dom. Oh, it's gonna be close for Dom. He's allowed to cut on his outlap. If he cuts Maggots and Baggots, he could do it. Cabrera retires. That is an absolutely mighty lap from S10 9/10 quicker than the car in P9. I think Dom can do it. Oh, and it's raining. Oh no! Dom is not going to be able to improve, so he's going to start this in P8. The Sauber's P7 and P6. What a qualifying for Sauber. They've had a really bad season thus far, and they are having a good qualifying. Ghosts. Oh my god. This is what fucking around gets you in this game. Yeah, 25.1 is... that is mental. I think he just beat his personal best by 0.2 of a second here. Yep. A bit quicker, guys. Just spin it, Lucas. That is an absolute mighty time. Oh, and Zach had lost apparently 2/10 because of a screen freeze. Oh, that sucks. It would have been out of... no, actually not. But yeah, that is definitely a quotation mark, and that is definitely something. What could Misha picks up 5 seconds actually. I didn't notice that even. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, that means that is some improvement for the likes of Ollie, BP, the 2 Germans in the Ferraris, and Yuri. So Misha's gonna start his race in P16. But yeah, at 25.1. The pole positioner, 25.4, the next best time, 2 of them, then 25.5, 25.8, and then the 2 Salvas with both 25.9. Followed up by Misha. So, rain in the race. I mean, obviously we are in Silverstone. Obviously it's gonna be raining. So, people luckily are allowed to switch the setups because Park Family is turned off. So, yeah, this is gonna be a really exciting race we're having here tonight. Or today. Because, yeah, we moved the race time because of the real F1 race. But yeah, we're gonna be back with the usual times next week when we are heading to, I believe, Spa. Is it already Spa time? Not entirely sure. In fact, next week is already gonna mark the halfway mark. Seasons fly by so quickly. So people keep picking that up, their setups. Oh, sorry, the setups. Ideally, he wants to go around this track on a 50% race. 1.4, 1.5 laps in the dry. But yeah, now it's a 5 light zone ahead of the drivers. And they're holding on for a very, very, very long time. And there's lights out in the way. We're getting Cabrari already with a jump start there. Promoting up into P1, but he's going to have to serve that drive-through penalty as now Eric and Flame in the back are going at it. 2 drivers. Eric now on the inside. Thinks about a move there, but no one else off except for one Ferrari. That is Lucas. Runs out a little bit of rope there, and Esteban is now going to be under pressure by Flame. He's already lost out to Silo. I'm sorry, Zach Styler as well. And there's a car off, and that is Intervention as well as Misha. The 2 guys have made contact. They can still get back within the rest of the guys. We're not going to be experiencing any DRS as BMH now goes for move on Ziesel. Down the inside the Mercedes goes. And he has got a little bit of less of traction, but he overtakes Ziesel. Good job there. Apart from that, everything is settled down. BP in the room, making a move around the outside. Goes a little bit off there in Cops corner. And now, all of a sudden, there's Yuri. He has to deal with an... Oh my lord! That was a close one. Absolutely scary one indeed. Cabrari now under huge amounts of pressure by Estenba as well. On the inside, the Alpine reserve driver clears the Aston Martin. And Cabrari into the pits he comes. Is he going to serve that penalty? The championship leader. Yes, he is going to serve that penalty. And right now, Zach Styler flying out in front with a 42.2. 5/10. Oh, there's a car off in the back, and that is BMH, who's clipped the gravel trap there. Out of the chicane. A bit of chaos in these opening laps of the race. But everyone is still somewhat alive. Ref Rob and Don sitting in 7th and 6th right now, and this is a perfect scenario for Ref Rob. Yeah, he has a chance to make up some big points today. But Cabrari can speak of luck, the greatest soccer battle this time around. Because we are having... Ref Rob is going to have a really hard time getting past all of these guys. Well, you can already see Pro Ultra, who's experiencing a lot of pressure coming from Ghost, Ramon and Ziesel. 2 Ferraris catching up to that train. And while they're all so bunched up together behind that McLaren car, the gap is already 3 seconds. Could for Ultra be in the wrong tier. Raman is gaining. Oh, is the Alpine gonna go for a move? Oh my god! And he brakes way too late there. And oh no, I think that was done on purpose, definitely. From the Alpine. That was definitely done on purpose. And this is gonna have its consequences for Ramon. This could actually might result in a race ban. But now back to the front. The top 10 are really doing good work. Though Callum now, he's under pressure by BMH. Pro Ultra is not really. Okay, Pro Ultra is not on for a revenge. This is exactly how we do it. Just let the stewards handle it. Because that's definitely a race ban. Raman is going to be on here for. That helped intervention, who's now closing up to the guys in front. Ziesel losing a little bit. There he goes. Be a bit under pressure. But Lucas has to go side by side into Maggots and Backert. Lucas on around the outside. What a move from Lucas there into the section of the track. Ziesel gave him the space he needed, and that is some extraordinary racing. Oh my lord. But the front is kind of frozen now, but Ziesel now. Went down the inside there of the first right-hander now into the chicane they go. Lucas round the outside there of Ziesel. They make a little bit of contact there, and Misha gets a little bit caught up there. That's going to allow intervention to close up to the rear of them. And Pro Ultra is going for a pit stop. Raman also has some pretty big damage, but I think the damage is the last thing is to worry about right now. Gabrari down in P18. So we don't really have a weather report right now. Intervention and Ziesel. Side by side. Coming out of Woodcote. Onto Cobb's corner we go. And around the outside goes the Williams, the Ferrari on the inside. They almost touch each other. And now the Williams still on the inside, not settling down just yet. Can this go well? Ziesel, like Lucas treated him on last time around. But Ziesel can't really make that mistake. And the Ferrari zooms past in the head of the Williams. It's not over yet though. Guys, just give it a bit. They're going side by side onto Stowe, and on the inside there, Ziesel ultimately now has to conceal to the Ferrari. Intervention still side by side with him. No one is pulling out, and now they're going on to Vale on the inside. Oh, they're making a little bit of contact there with the wheels, but I think Intervention has gone a little bit too deep there, and that's going to allow Ziesel to get back ahead of him as they come onto the Hamilton straight. They're still side by side after one entire lap into turn 1 and 2, Abbey and Farm. But now Ziesel ultimately ahead, and now there's BMH who joins the party as well, arriving on the scene there, coming into the loop, and now Village onto the Wellington straight, and BMH has gone ahead of Intervention there. Some extraordinary racing. And Esteban is really putting in some pace here, while Dom is losing. Dom is losing a lot of pace to the guys in front. Flame as Temba and Zach Starler are just able to go such a good pace right here. No, that's 3-second time penalty for the House of Eric. Now Eric's going to be a bit under pressure by Refrop. Refrop on the inside into Stowe. Gets beautifully ahead. Eric doesn't even fight that one. Further down the pack intervention. He's trying to reclaim the place BMH took from him. Ferrari power against Mercedes power. And now arriving on the scene is Gabriari, championship leader. Lucas is in the lead of that train. Oh, a little bit of sliding there for the Ferrari. Both Ferraris are on the same train here. Well, Misha and Ghost are having a little bit of their own. Callum is kind of struggling to go at the pace of BP in the room. He's struggling himself to go the pace of the leading pack. And there is one of the Ferraris. And that is Lucas. As he made contact there with Ziesel. Now Gabriel, the championship leader on the inside there on intervention. Intervention doesn't even fight that one. He knows who's got more pace here, and it's not him. Oh, but now Gabriel goes really deep. Intervention has to lift a little bit off the gas there. But yeah, now 2 more cars to go for Gabriel to be back within the top 14 as Goats now. Has been overtaken by Misha. We're 7 seconds behind that leading train. When could we see the first pit stops? Rafra was seeming a little bit quicker than Dom right now. And Esteban is seemingly a little bit quicker than Zach Styler out in front right now. Rafra. Oh, he sends a nose there on the inside. They make a little bit of contact there. Rafra now trying to go for the switchback here. It's going both with the Williams car. On the outside there. Dom can break a little bit later there. Refrop trying to take a title line to go for possible switchback. Oh no, I think Dom just positioned his car too well there. You see a yellow flag. Once again further down the pack. Well, we're having some troubles. I think this time it was intervention. We came together with BMH there. Or maybe, no, it was Ramon in fact. Oh, never mind. Ramon has caught up to them. Gabriel now has gotten rid of Zero. He's gonna have to do a lot of catching up to do if he wants to get back within this race. Or he's top for a safety car. Meanwhile, Yuri gets past Ollie. Ollie having a really good race here. And still sober. Callum is struggling with the pace a little bit right now, but he could get past BP in the room, and same goes for Adam. P7 and the P10 would be some really appreciated points for the Switzerland team. And now the top 2 are pulling away from Flame. Are we gonna have experience a dry periods? Is what concerns me right now. But right now the top 2 are just completely in a league of their own. Esteban against Zach Styler. They just don't need to let it. They don't need to do a lot, they just need to manage these tires. Try to go as long as possible. Maybe switch on to the dry tires later. Maybe keep the inters on. Or go for a new set of inters. I assume we're gonna see the first stops in the next couple of laps. About 10, 11, 12. Esteban now takes a really tight line there through Cops, which brings him with on 2/10 of the Aston Martin car. And I think he's gotten a little bit of the better jump there. Nah, it's about equal. He's not gonna go for a move inches still. I think, yeah. Now Lucas has gotten past Raman, but Lucas gets a little bit of understeer and goes off the road. allows Raman to get back in. Oh, I had a little chop there. Lucas trying to get some temperatures into these tires. And Ghosty first got to come to the pit lane. New set of interest going on with that Red Bull. So I assume we're going to be seeing at least another 10 minutes of rain. Well, now at the front, we've had a change of lead, and this time it's Esteban leading Zach Styler, and Flame is catching them. Not by a lot. I wonder if they had a little better there. Zach Styler taking some wet spots there. You can clearly see a dry line. You already see a little bit of managing here. DP in a room with a 3-second time penalty. That's been passed by Callum in the Sauber. Oh, and there's a car off. Yeah, that's BP in the room. He's gone off the road. Has hit the wall there. 10 seconds. Could maybe get removed. I'm not entirely sure about that. Was it just a driver error? It's definitely going to be a pit stop for the Haas driver. It's after that a great race in China. This is not what he would have wanted. He's staying out with that kind of damage. That front wing is completely shattered. Actually not. It's not that bad. Intervention with 3-second time penalty. I thought it was worse. Intervention and Ziesel once again going at it, and Gabriori is doing mighty work right now here. Putting in fast lap after fast lap, you can see Lucas and Raman both picking up the wet spots, so we can expect these tires, people trying to make these tires last. For some laps at least. Well, one of the Alpines is down on P18, the other is currently leaving this race and has picked up a 3-second time penalty for Stenbar. Oh! And that is a Haas off again, and that is a virtual safety car this time. BP in the room really struggling to keep this on track right now. So be careful, guys. Do not get these drive-through penalties. They can really mess up your race, especially around here where the pit lane is so long. And Pro Ultra is standing there on the road. He's spotted out of the last turn. And now we're seeing some pit stops. Stenbar leading them. Eric is staying out. So Eric is creating track position rather than tires. And Gabriori gets another drive-through. What a horrible, horrible weekend for him. Oh no, not again for Gabriori. Oh, the championship leader is having an absolutely shit race right now. And BP in the room into the pits and the first retirement of the day. My apologies. And now Zach Stahler. He's dropping a little bit from his rival Stenbar right now. And Eric's the only car that has stayed out. Ghost picks up a 3-second time penalty. And yeah, it has certainly been mixed up. And the two championship contenders now meet each other onto the track. Refrop trying to go around the outside there of Gabbro into Maggots and Baggots. The two championship contenders going at it, and Refrop gets past. He has the grip advantage, and he knows he cannot afford losing Dom's slipstream. Dom's DRS. And Eric now into the pits, yeah. He realized it wasn't the best choice to stay out. What about Misha? Second of a Racing Bull staying out, and he's feeling the pressure from Dom there in that Mercedes car. Oh, and there's one of the Ferraris off. Another VSC. This time it's Lucas. We spinned it. Oh, is this due to Pro Ultra? Yeah, Pro Ultra has crashed. It's an actual safety car. Or is it? Yeah, it is an actual safety car. Pro Ultra. No. So, the safety car and some pit stops. Don't get a speeding pen. Black Starter, XPG Flame really making really sure he's not getting that 10 sec. And that was a gamble that has paid off for Misha. Because now he's up into P4. He's gonna lose a little bit there behind his teammate in the pit lane. But it's barely anything. But yeah, still, it's an absolute dream scenario for him. But Dom stays out. Dom and Ollie stay out. And that brings Dom into the lead of the race for now. So, with that leaves us down with the 18 cars. Callum also decides to stay out. Sauber's really going for the gamble here. I mean, they have the chance for really big points with that P5. They're gambling right now for not the safety car, definitely. But but yeah, this. Or they're going to try to go until the rain stops and everyone will go to the soft compound of tires. So safety car in this lap. Let's hope Zack Snyder returns from his P-break in time, because he's right now running for the win here. Because right now, up until now, we're having an absolutely monstrosity of a race. Absolutely lovely to see this. Apart from these two incidents that had just occurred on track. Can Cecil catch up with the rest of the field? He's gonna gain a lot of time here through maggots and baggots. I think he can. Yeah, the safety car should come in. I don't see any wrong space here. Yeah, that position. Oh, that's it. What is happening? Safety car staying out. Interesting. The entire train is caught up. Why is the safety car staying out? So, let's see. Oh, there's one of the asses round. What has happened to Eric there? What? What the fuck? What is this? Where was Stone as well? Or was this just the incapability to turn around in time? Safety car in this lap, yeah. It's gonna be Dom who's leading. From Ollie, his best ever position in an NXT race. Aston Bar in P3, Zack Starler in P4, Callum P5, Lane P6, Referral P7, then Misha, Adam, Yuri, Ghost, Intervention, BMH, Gabriel, Lucas, Ramon, Ziesel, and Eric. And where is Dom gonna put it on the throttle? It's gonna be really late, and he's caught Ollie lacking there, and Ollie is gonna feel the pressure from Esteban immediately as they head now into turns 1 and 2, and into Village they go, and on the inside there, Esteban going for a move. He gives him all the space he needs. Ollie's now gonna have the inside line. Esteban has the grip advantage to go around the outside. Zach Styler thinks about putting the S on the inside there. He's gonna follow up S10 bar there. Or is he? Because Ollie is burning that battery, trying to stay alongside S10 bar. Brakes later there. And now Zach Styler is gonna go around the outside of S10 bar. They're really stuck behind that McLaren car. Ollie is burning everything, I think. Let's look at his telemetry. No, Ollie in fact has a lot of battery there left. So this is really frustrating right now. Oh, whoops. I think we should. It's really frustrating for these two, and they're gonna burn their entire batteries down to the last bit. They're not gonna have the DRS at any point here, and Aston Bar is gonna go around the outside there of Stoff Corner. If he can hold on to that position, Ollie, I think he can. Zach Styler now in that fight as well, and on the inside into the chicane they go. They have to bail out of this, and now Ollie has made a mistake, and that is ultimately now Aston Bar ahead. He's gonna have the inside line for the first couple of corners. Zach Styler trying to find a gap there. S10 bar on the inside, and Ollie's still ahead. How's Ollie managing that right now? There's some extraordinary defending, but now Esteban into Village. He tried it once on the last lap. He's gonna try it again on this lap. And now Zach Styler is really getting impatient. These two are, both of them are getting impatient, in fact. And S10 bar now is now a whole car ahead, and I think Zach Styler could also be a whole car. They go 3 wide, and Aston Bar is through. Zach Styler's gonna be through, and what a defensive masterclass Ollie has just put out here. But now I think he's definitely gonna lose the rest of the guys. Adam with a 3-second time penalty. Ziesel is really lacking off the pace at the back of that train. But now, oh my lord. 9 laps to go, and we're really going racing here. And Ollie, oh, now he's made a mistake, and now everyone is going to go through. There's Flame, there's Refrop. Where's Gabrari? But down the pack. 9 positions separated. So Gabrari has to pass 5 cars to get into the points. And Ollie now into the pits he comes. He's done everything he needs, but what a defensive masterclass. Why is he retiring? Why did he retire? Did he have to go? Now Eric and Gabrari still championship contenders, both of them. Gabrari goes really deep into there, and that is going to allow Eric and maybe intervention to interfere that. But no. Eric gets out of Gabrari, or stays out of Gabrari, I should say. Oh! There is another car off the road, and that is Ziesel trying to reverse. Maybe. Oh my god, guys. Can't be that hard to go around. It's in the rain. Oh my god. I don't understand. Oh my god, sorry. Yeah, this man is getting banned, definitely. Yeah, the top is staying out. There's gonna be a season ban for Diesel. Quite probably a 7 ban. Yeah, no, we're not. I'm done fucking around with that. Just retire in the fucking pits, mate. It cannot be that hard, honestly. So, 6 more laps to go. And Dom's gonna feel it from these two behind. Ref Rob. Really good position for him right now. Gabriel is gonna pass a lot of these guys because of the penalties. So safety car's gonna come out again and come in again, and we're gonna go racing. Hopefully for the last time before the safety car. 10 seconds for intervention. I don't know, might get that removed. Yeah, I think we definitely get that removed. And now Dom's immediately feeling the pressure from Estenbar. Estenbar's wasting no time trying to get past that Mercedes car. Now he's gonna have to deal with Zach Styler. He's got involved with Ref Rob here. He's got first class seats for that fight going out, working out in front there. And now it's Estenbar on the inside there of Dom, trying everything to get past that guy. Now Zach Styler can put it on the inside there of Estenbar. He's gonna have the better run down. I think it's gonna be Estenbar. Yes, it is. Dom is gonna have to do a lot of defending here. Oh, and Zach Styler goes through on Estenbar. Estenbar's having none of it. Now they go on side by side down the hangar straight, and Estenbar is now going to be a bit under pressure by Ref Rob as well. Who's thinking about putting a car on the outside there. Dom now out in front. Flame is losing out to Eric. I don't actually think he's... Oh, losing out. Flame with a bit ambitious sense. Oh my god, and what has happened there? Lucas makes contact there with Adam. Should recover that though. Intervention on the inside there makes contact with Misha. Could this be a punt to pass? I think it could count. Just gonna let him go by. Though, oh my god, they make contact again. Guys, once the safety car breaks out, everything is breaking out. Holy shit. Guys, keep it calm. Please. Show a bit of character, mate. Like those at the front, extraordinary driving we have right here now. Eric with another 3 seconds. Zach Style on the inside there of Dom. This for the lead of the race. And Dom, oh my god, they almost made contact there. Lucas going slow once again. Adam retirement. And we have Misha and Intervention coming together. Not a good weekend for the Ferrari cars. Lucas retirement. It's too late in the race for a safety car though. So everything should be fine. Up until the first safety car was really good. Now Zach Styler, anniversary don't fight for a lead of the race. Almost gonna feel the tire wear. Zach just needs to find one gap. So, that's our retirement. Why is everyone retiring, bro? It was 3 points for them. And Misha retirement as well. And once again, we're down to 12 people. There's 2 more laps. Come on. Ref Rob going really wide there. Oh my god, and that is Gabriel through. BMH finds himself on P4 suddenly. And now, if Astenbach can get that penalty removed, that was going to cost him the win here. Looked like a really good race in the beginning. Was fairly decent as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 20, 6 of the 7 retirements where this happened in the pits. So that's at least something. Okay, just need people to finish the races. BMH just made a mistake there. And Gabrori suddenly finds himself in the top 3 once again. This is 10 by of damage. No, he doesn't. Just made a crucial mistake there, I think. Gabrori is after all, against all odds, Gabrori is actually gonna extend his championship lead. Let's look at this. Stenbar against Gabrori. Lucas leaving the session. So, one more lap to go of racing here, and Gabrori now on the inside there of Stenbar. Has he outbraked himself? I don't think he has, actually. He's getting past the Alpine car. Stenbar can still try to get back onto the podium. But I think he might be on a little bit too late. He might be not on enough fuel for that. And Ref Rob is now down into P7, trying to keep Flame behind. He's not going to have the inside line there. Oh, almost runs him off the road there, but Ref Rob stays ahead. Some people are going to lose some places here, definitely. Today, and Gabrori is now right on the rear of Dom there, who's looking for grip. And he's trying to break the toe. Into back they go. Coming out of Cops now. And I don't think Gabrori has. I think it's gonna send it into Stowe. But yeah, questions get asked from time to time. Do people deserve a second chance? And I think he just showed us today why people should always get a second chance. Zach Styler on his way after straight lining once in season 3. He came back, got unbanned, got critics, but he got on the track, got in the car, and showed the world just how good he is. Zach Styler to win the British Grand Prix, and he wins it by 2.7 seconds. Dom on his debut, P2, Gabrori, extraordinary comeback there. P3 on the road. AMS Yuri, P4 for now. We do not know if Aston Martin can get a 10-second remove. But yeah, Refro P5, Flame P6, BMH 7th, Callum 8th, Ramon 9th, and P10 goes to Stenbar. After what a drive, what a Grand Prix. Oh, what a session, guys. There could be some pens coming up. I think Gabrori might be in danger. Let's have a look at the tactics. Probably not a lot too much. A lot much other than that one tire. So, that's it for the day. Could have been even better, but it was, definitely was, really, really fun race to watch and entertaining race to spectate. And I must say, I hope you guys enjoyed it too. We're gonna be back tomorrow Tier 1 is going to be on track 1 hour earlier due to the real-life F1 race. And I gotta hurry because of that, because the F1 qualifying is about to start. So definitely watch that. And yeah, we're gonna be seeing, not a lot of words I can say, we're gonna be seeing you next time around, tomorrow, with the Canada in Tier 1 and 2. And from that on,